Key challenges do remain for the retail sector, Liz. Supply chain delays, the requirement to remain competitive against larger big box stores, the problems with managing operating expenses, the cost of rising inflation, which is affecting all our businesses. In terms of what we think the future looks like, we think that we're looking at retailers as platforms. Shoppers want to interact with retail brands that offer convenient experiences. We see the connection of business ecosystems, the creation of a network of companies that are connected by data, products and services that are going to evolve and respond in response to this demand, focusing on minimising the number of steps a person needs to take to get to the products they need. Platforms that connect businesses and ecosystems with consumers will continue to deliver results because they integrate a range of products and services into a centralised location. So instead of bouncing around from website to website, shoppers can manage multiple needs in one place, with a retailer or a brand becoming the go-to destination for both owned products and ancillary services. The other trend I think we're going to see is the importance of data. Brands that are going to look to strengthen their first-party data collection, so they establish direct consent-based relationships with consumers who create a wealth of owned data to position retailers to be able to create their own media platforms, partnering directly with suppliers or other brands to deliver highly personalised communications with across owned channels. These relationships will be inherently symbiotic, with partners and retailers exchanging direct insights on targeted audiences, ultimately strengthening their first-party data over time, with retailers benefiting from new revenue through data monetization. The other trend we'll see is social media selling, from chatbots to text message checkout links. Retailers connecting customers everywhere. They want to shop using technology to automate operations, opening up more time for the retailers to invest in marketing, design, and new business ideas. And finally, Liz, as we've discussed, the retail store of the future, it's all about human experiences driven by digital. For nearly 2 years, retailers have faced COVID-19 lockdowns and restrictions, with e-commerce changing consumer expectations and the role of physical stores and online channels. The desire to return to physical retail can be seen across the world, and particularly in the UK. So as we've touched on earlier, retailers need to start being inventive to think about ways in which to draw us away from our screens and out of our homes.
Fantastic. Yeah, it's interesting to see that the QR code has finally come into its own after being talked about as the future for a long time now, really. So clearly there are some huge opportunities for the sector, but nothing less than a radical reimagining is required. And there's no one-size-fits-all solution. Thanks, Deepa, for sharing your thoughts on the future of retail. I'm sure everyone watching will agree you provided some fascinating insights into the future, and the not-so-distant future at that, judging by all the innovation we're already seeing. Thanks very much for your time, Deepa.